Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name once again is Celestial C888, and today we will be using the Mystic Fae Tarot deck once again for your reading. Now before we begin, I'd like to thank everybody who has already liked, shared, subscribed, commented to my videos so far. And if you haven't already, please at this time subscribe, hit those notification buttons, comment, let me know how the readings are doing for you with your life, what has resonated, what hasn't resonated. I love to hear from the community as this channel grows. And now without further ado, let us begin. Alright, Aquarius, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the 4th week of September. That is September 25th through October 1st, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you, Aquarius, as a collective, I'm definitely feeling that as a collective, Aquarius, you guys are maybe feeling like a little bit depleted, like your strength is not where it should be, like your emotions are everywhere, like your energy is everywhere this week. So you might be needing somebody to help ground you back in some way, maybe through talking, maybe through conversation, something. Somebody should be around you right now, Aquarius, to help ground you back, because you have the Queen of Cups as your first card. Now the Queen of Cups is definitely the card that I would say they're the type of person who's like nurturing and relaxed and calm, and they'll be like, okay, so just sit down here, I'll bring you this whatever to drink, and I'll bring you some like cookies or whatever snack you like to eat, and we'll just talk things through. Now, for some of you, maybe that's just a close friend, maybe it's a family member, maybe even just like a coworker, somebody close to you will be there for you for whatever emotional needs that you probably need this week, Aquarius, because you're definitely feeling some type of way, because your next card is the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords definitely tells me that in some ways, Aquarius, you guys are feeling bound. You guys are kind of feeling like you're in a trap. You kind of just like, I have nowhere to go, I have no way to get out of this. The truth of the matter of the Eight of Swords, though, is that it's all in your head. You can't get out of it. You can't find another way, but you're kind of stuck. Maybe you're overthinking of like how to get out instead of just getting out, because the next card you have is the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords is the type of person who's like very rational, very by the book, comes in and makes a bad situation good. And maybe that is what you normally are, Aquarius. That maybe that's why it's hard to really admit that you're like trapped, or admit that you need the emotional help, because usually you're very good at turning a bad situation into a good situation. But now whatever situation is going on, it's not happening this time. And you need the emotional support of like a friend or a family member, or just somebody who's just going to be there to listen. But you might come across as so logical, so put together, so analyzing, so rational, that people might not even realize that you need the emotional support. So Aquarius, if you need the emotional support this week, definitely ask for it. Ask for the help from your friend, from your family member, whoever it is who's in your corner, Aquarius. Definitely ask them if you can, because I definitely can see that some of you might be getting restless with the kind of stuff that's going on with your situation. Maybe it's a work situation, maybe it's a school situation, maybe it's just something that's going on in your life. But with this Knight of Wands, I definitely see that you're just ready to move on to the next thing, the next task that you need to get done, but like you can't, because you're kind of stuck in this one way, and it's starting to make you feel a type of way. And again, I definitely would recommend that you take the time to get the help that you need, Aquarius, whether it is, a work situation, a school situation. Everybody's on a different journey, and if this doesn't apply, you can always check for your sun, moon, or rising signs. But I definitely feel like it's like every time you start something, you're not able to finish it. You're starting to get really frustrated. Things that usually make sense don't make sense right now. And that's definitely where I feel that the person who's going to sit down and listen to you will come in and be like, okay, I'm listening. I'm here to listen. So what if you take a rest for a second, Aquarius? Because the next card you have is the Four of Swords, the Rest card. Again, this is why I say that I feel as if for some of you in the collective, you feel as if your strength has been depleted, that you can't figure out how to make this situation into a better situation like you normally could. Like, normally you could go in, and no matter how bad something was, and you could go in 5 minutes, it's suddenly like 10 times better, just like that. But like right now, that strength, that ability is not with you, and you need to take that rest, Aquarius. You need to rest for a little while and come back to the problem later. I definitely feel for some of you that might be the advice of the Queen of Cups person who's in your life, will probably be just like, I think you need to rest for a while, because maybe you've taken on a lot of things, Aquarius, and now, it's coming back to bite you. It's just like your strength is depleted because you've just been multitasking for the longest time. You haven't taken the time to rest, and now you have a problem that you could normally solve easily, but you can't because you're not rested anymore. So I definitely feel that the best advice for you, Aquarius, if you do not have this Queen of Cups person in your life, is to go ahead and rest. Find somebody to talk to, who you can talk to about whatever situation is going on. We're all on different journeys, so it's not going to be exact for every Aquarius out there, but I can definitely say best advice you can always get is to rest when you definitely need to rest, because that is how you're going to get your strength back, Aquarius. The last card you have for your reading is the strength card. There is no strength without rest. Sometimes you have to gather yourself back up, and the only way to do that is to take that time to rest, to gather your strength back up, so that you can solve the issues that you need to solve, so that you can be the Knight of Swords person again and just make a bad situation good again. After you talk to your Queen of Cups person, whoever has that energy is definitely going to be very helpful for you, Aquarius, this week. All right, Aquarius, that is your general reading for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I love to hear from the community as we grow. What does resonate? What hasn't resonated? I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.